Speaking of awesome, our weather today, flying high.
Totally came through in flying colors, right? Sun popped out by mid-morning. We saw partly sunny skies by early noon, and in the afternoon, the marine layer pretty much went away. However, it is starting to roll in. This is from San Miguel Mountain looking towards the west. Now, if you're with us earlier in the show, you saw all the way out to the coastline, but that marine layer is roaring in right now. Not before, though, we warmed up nicely in those inland microclimates. Places like Escondido up to 76, 74 in Ramona, 70 in Valley Center, 71 in El Cajon, along with the temperatures in Miramar, 68 in Del Mar. We're in the mid to, say, upper 60s along the coastline pretty much everywhere. Once you got into the mountains, it was a little chilly with that wind. Julian, 63. And out in Borrego, they actually cooled down a little at 91. So not bad across the county. We still have this wind advisory in place until early in the morning throughout the eastern slopes of the mountains and into the deserts. We do have a high surf advisory that's going to start to build in. Right now, they're calling it a beach hazard statement, but that will change a little bit over the next 24 hours. Some pretty big waves coming in from the west and southwest, combination of a wind swell. You've seen the wind over the past couple days and some southern hemisphere energy making its way into San Diego. And speaking of that, the surf should peak tomorrow in about the 2 to 4 foot range with 3 to 5 foot sets coming in. Water temperature at 63 degrees, and with the combination of the two swells, the rip current risk is going to be elevated to high. So check with lifeguards as far as the safe spots where to go surfing and or swimming, especially with all the folks coming into town to enjoy our beautiful weather. High tide taking place at 10:46. Drops out to the low at 3:07, but not a huge change in the height of the water there. As we take a look outside right now, downtown San Diego, current conditions 65 degrees. Winds are out of the southwest at 9 miles per hour, humidity at 68%. Across the nation, boy, high pressure is really settled in over the eastern parts of Texas and up into the Midwest towards the Great Lakes. The Northeast a little bit cooler at 67 in Boston, 65 in New York City. But once you come back to the Midwest, places like Nashville, St. Louis, 82 and 84. It's 85 in Albuquerque along with Wichita. And out west, it's a little bit cooler with lots of precipitation moving into the Pacific Northwest. You can see this high pressure dominating the southeastern part of the country. As we come out west, a series of storms marching through the Pacific Northwest into the Intermountain region and parts of the northern Rockies. Colorado getting hit right now. And as we look at this map, we'll put it into motion for you. Area of low pressure continues to move through, but then the high pressure shifts in over the region. So by the time we get to midweek, we'll really start to see some warming conditions. Memorial Day looks good, a little bit cooler on Tuesday, both along the coast and inland, and then we really start to see a nice warming trend as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures inland go back into the 80s, plenty of sunshine. The coastline, it'll take a little bit longer tomorrow to have that sun pop out, but once it does, it'll be nice. We're going back into the low 100s for the deserts and the mountains. The winds will die down, and it looks like the temperatures will rise with plenty of sunshine into the mid-80s.